How's it wagging, guys? Welcome back to another episode of How to Arts. In the last episode, or in the last video, whatever. In the last video, I showed you how to get started with a new project, and this is by no means like set rules. You're of course free to, uh, develop your own methods and techniques. I'm just showing you one really good way, simple way to get started and whatnot. Again, the GIMP is free, and it works on Linux, Windows. I'm not sure about Mac. I've never used Mac, and I never will. But um, this is the refined sketch part. This is where we'll put in all the fine details. But first, we need to do a quick sketch. If my tablet will stop acting up on me. Yeah, I think pressure opacity has been messing up on me. And the art videos, the how to arts videos are not something I'm wanting to really edit that much. I do plan on learning how to edit with a video I made earlier today, and you don't have to stick to the sketch lines, especially if something if you look at it and you decide to make changes on the spot, or if you're not that accurate. I'm trying to just do this real quick. As a quick example. Anyway, I will probably pause this until I get the tracing done. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to you when I get the tracing done. And then we'll go on to the adding the fine details from there. Okay. Just have a little bit left. And it doesn't need to be perfect, just cleaner than the rough sketch, so you can see what you're doing. That's the main thing that you're doing here, is cleaning up the sketch. Again, it doesn't matter if you got blemishes there. The way I ink, I polyline ink. I'll show you that in the next video. Probably zoom out. Windows just does not like tablets. So there we are, the cleaned up. Yeah, so I'm just going to turn off the rough sketch by clicking the eye beside rough sketch. And now we can work on all the details. First thing I noticed, I want to put little ear flap thingy here. Also some eyebrows. would be like eyebrow bumps, really. Could probably get away with putting some stitches. Ooh, that one's big. Yeah, I cannot wait to get my work computer back up and running. I'm calling tech support to get my tablet installed properly on my computer when it gets fixed. Now, let's see what else needs to be. Probably some stitch marks on the belly. Nothing perfect, just something to add detail. This is just an example anyway. Yeah, I'll get in that in the coloring. I was gonna have like the inner ears, the like light brown cream color, but that's like a color blending. I really want to show you all that in that video. Let's see. So definitely add some wood lines here. Kind of got to watch on that. You don't want the plank lines getting mixed up with the other lines. And that's just a simple detail right there. It doesn't matter if you overlap lines. It just, the only thing that matters is you get the lines that you need to be made. Like that, I can still see where I'm at, so it doesn't really matter, because that's not going to end up in the finished picture. There you go. The faster you get, the better the wood grain lines look. I'm trying to think of some other details for him. I got the stitches on the stomach and the. What else? Let's see. Probably maybe some. Yeah, let's put some fur detail on this part of his cheek. I don't want him looking like he's bald. I'm going to go ahead and erase that line and have it go here. That'll get rid of any confusion. Not huge detail, but then again, it's not supposed to be. Let's see. Probably should do that on the tail too. Let's see. One here. And you don't need to erase the lines, really. I'm just going to erase them so you can see the changes I'm making. But it's completely fine if, like I said, as long as you know where you're at. That was not the eraser. Thank you, Windows and tablet. Anyway, but as long as you don't get lost, as long as you know where you are in your own drawing, you're fine. It can be a bit easy to get lost. Especially when you're animating. Good God. I actually kind of dread those videos when I make them. It's good enough detail for an example. And let's see, some like fold lines maybe? Some fold lines. Stitches, maybe? Does that work? Nah, not there. That. Put a couple here, though. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Maybe some fur detail here. See how that looks. That's another thing. You'll want to make friends with that undo feature. So I do what I do. I just program that into one of the buttons on my tablet. Yeah, that looks good. Or good enough for an example. Let's see, now I think, yeah. I'm just gonna rough these letters. In fact, what? No. Here's an example of polylining. And there we go. Now I have a base to look at, so I can keep the letters angled but even. And after that, it's all about trying to keep their thickness proportionate. I'll probably have these end up being different colors. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it looks really good, because it's going to be fined up in the in the inking part. I know these measurements are kind of off for the letters, because this is the Y, this is the T, and they got little top parts coming out, but this is just an example. And I'm not going to put an enormous amount of detail into an example when I get the point across with what I'm doing now. It's just unnecessary. Yeah, that's looking good. he's probably going to have black eyes. And what do you think? Should I have the button eyes, or just have like black eyes and these would be like white for glow? Let's have both. Like this eye is a button. Maybe he's an old... Yeah, put some character to him. Put a backstory on there. He's an old worn bear. There, that makes him look older for some reason. And maybe a couple patches. Yeah. Then I'll have the stereotypical blue and red, like chalk pastel blue and red stripes there. Stitch marks. I want to make this uneven. You don't want too much symmetry unless it's called for, like a cityscape. That's where some symmetry needs to be. There, he's looking like a raggedy old bear. And I don't know, the wooden floor may indicate that he's in the attic, which is kind of creepy when you see a big ass toy box in an attic and the bear is just sitting there on the floor staring directly at that little hole in the ceiling that you come through. I don't know. Should we add something for Halloween? Because I'm probably not gonna... Yeah, probably not. Maybe not, because... I mean, it's awful close. Yeah, it's October 30th right now when I'm recording this. So it's probably not going to get finished in time for Halloween. I always miss the holidays when it comes to art. Really can't see anything else that needs to be done. Don't want to add a belly button. Well, maybe. Hold on, let me see. Zoom in here. Let's see how this works. Get rid of you and just put a big X there and darken these stitches so you can see them better. Yeah. This is actually looking pretty good for a simple tutorial picture. I don't know, is that getting too biological there? Maybe he's lumpy, I don't know. Oh well. I'm not gonna when I put the like other details into this like light and shadow, I'm probably only gonna use simple shadow because the complex stuff is something I definitely not want to do for an entire picture. Not unless it's like a speed run, and I won't want to do that until I get some good time to work on such a video. But yeah, I think this looks good for now. Maybe. Let me remove that. I don't like the way it looks. Yeah. Let's see about this. No, that's the eraser. Hate it when it does that. Now we do need some kind of line there, don't we? Maybe this comes over. That's too far out. No. Damn. Normally I would have the use of my eraser tip on this stylus pen, but this tablet isn't, or Windows isn't really wanting to work with my tablet. Like I said, I gotta call tech support, but I'm gonna wait till I get this on my computer again. Because everything was just hunky-dory when it was on my computer. And let's see. I really think that's gonna do it for as far as detail, because this is supposed to be a simple example, and I don't want to overdo the detail. And I think I started overdoing it with these details. But yeah, I think that looks good. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. Wait, maybe. Oh, damn it. I hate it when it does that. Those look good. Nah. That was well worth the trouble. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave this this here. I'm gonna save it. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'm teaching a lot of you how to draw, or at least get started in the GIMP at the very least. Leave a like if you like the video, and if you have any suggestions, questions, comments, leave it down below, and I will see you in the next video, which should be inking. Yeah, I'm gonna go full. I don't know. I may go full on into like full detail. Maybe not. I may keep this file for more tutorials, like how to like improve line art, like go from basic line art to like really fine line art. Anyway, this video is getting kind of long, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Think about how, because for right now I'm just gonna keep it like a simple flat color with simple light and shadow, and then it's done. And I'll probably work on like the higher detail techniques for like on something more simple, like just like a simple shape. But anyway, I will see you in the next video, which will be inking, and leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment, please. The likes and the views and the subscribes and the comments really go a long way to helping me build my channel up. And I will see you in the next video. Deuces.